following is a presentation of the National Sim Racing League of America. Enjoy the race. Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and this is race number 17 in season number 4 of the NRLOA Turkey Hill Series. We are here back at the Armory Digital Superspeedway. This time, I'm calling the race. So last time we were here back in March, the guy alongside me called the race, Elijah Gordon. This is the Arris Surfboard 250. We did see a caution in this race when we were here in March. What about today? We're closer to the championship. Only 11 races left in the championship after today. I think these guys are going to be more aggressive than they were back in March.
Well, there's no doubt about it. I mean, because you've mentioned it right there. 11 races left in the season after this one. So these drivers are going to be going for each and every single spot that they can get on the racetrack and just not give an inch. And these guys are just probably going to be pushing to the limits, 4 wide, possibly 5 wide, getting into the corners. But this racetrack, in the configuration that it's in, I mean, especially through turns 1 and 2, it's going to be very, very difficult.
And this racetrack definitely is very interesting. It's shaped like Indianapolis on one side and shaped like Daytona on the other, but it's high bank throughout the entire place, so definitely creates some very interesting racing. One of my favorite super speedways and one of my favorite fantasy tracks, one of the only fantasy tracks we go to here in the Turkey Hill Series. Alex Bonsignor is the points leader still after that wacky race at New Hampshire. 404 points towards the championship for him. Isaac Redmond is 5 points behind. Nick Smith, 11 points behind. Ryan Madden, 16 points behind. And Nathan Faden, 19 points behind coming into today's event. When we were here in March for the Armory Digital 250, Isaac Redmond got the victory. And he is still up there in the points after getting his first career win here. About 3 months ago. And at the end of June, which means I am getting a year older. Tomorrow, I turn 19. Yes, I'm that old, in case you didn't know. And it's probably the least special birthday that I'll have in a while. So I'll try to savor it well. But anyways, Colton Yo on the pole in the number 98, alongside of Matt Hamill in the 62. Row number 2, we got Griffin Lynn in the number 9, the Las Vegas winner from earlier this season. He's starting alongside Tyson Conway, who won at Iowa earlier this season in the number 78. Jamie Lee alongside Michigan winner Nicholas Wade, Nathan Baird, and Matt Tuck. And I'm going to give this away to Elijah, but we kind of have to do it. Matt Tuck, the winner of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series at Pocono last weekend as an uncharted driver, so a great run for him there. He's got some momentum coming into this one. Casey Hoffman alongside the 4 of Cookie Helms, the Texas winner there, starting in the 10th position. Make sure everybody's rolling off, and it does appear that they are, so that's a great thing there. Colton Yo on the pole. I don't think this is his first pole of the season either. He's been doing pretty good in this series. He's been in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series a few times in the 36. And you know, it's kind of crazy to ask this question here, but who do you think is going to win this race? Do you think we're going to have a guy up there in the points, or somebody like Christian Massey who won at Daytona, who's deep in the points, get the victory here today?
You know, here at a racetrack like Armory Digital, that is a very, very difficult question to answer. But if I had to pick, it would have to be somebody that's pretty low in the point standings. I mean, you know, sometimes racetracks like these can favor the underdog or drivers that are just not doing well this season.
Definitely can be. We saw at Daytona Christian Master get the win, and he came into that race pretty deep in the points standings. We'll have to see what happens. It's the Arris Surfboard 250. The second Armory Digital race is green here in Seattle, Washington. Lap 1 will be led by Colton Yo in the number 98. He edges out Nathan Baird at the line. Here comes Ryan Madden. Comes into this race 4th in the points standings to the inside of Casey Alfman and Griffin Lynn. For the 3rd position, Alex Mann and Fisher G on the inside. And former Rockstar Pro Series winner here at Armory Digital, and we're going to have the Grand Prix of Armory Digital later tonight for the Rockstar Pro Series, so that back to a night race. But how about Dale Salzman on the inside lane, looking for a second Armory Digital win?
Yeah, this is actually, that would actually be pretty good for him. And one thing you're noticing here is that some drivers that started in the middle of the pack, they are wasting no time making those 4 wide, 5 wide moves, and they're already working their way up towards the front here within just about 1 or 2 laps.
Doesn't take too much to work your way from the back to the front here in Armory Digital, but I will say this is one of the slower super speedways we go to because we do have the restrictor plates on here. We don't when we go to Daytona, Talladega, Coca-Cola, and other places like that, but here we do, so it makes the racing very interesting, makes that outside lane work off the tri-oval there, which creates some very interesting racing, and we got some very interesting graphics issues there down the backstretch. We do apologize for that. The game sometimes glitches up on this one. It's just the way it is sometimes. Trust me, it's nowhere near as bad as the day version. Of course, Elijah could probably remember when we tried to do that back in the day, back in March, and yeah, it did that a lot. But we're going to be fine here for this one. We can still do who everybody is. And we got Ryan Kendall up front in the 97, the Dover winner from earlier this year. Jamie Lee right there. Jordan Lopez, he needs a great run, and we really haven't seen much of him throughout the season here in the Turkey Hills Series, but here he is at the inside for second. Matt Tuck is here as well, coming off that Chick-fil-A Cup Series victory at Pocono. He is currently running in the 6th position right there, so we'll have to see what he can do as this race goes along. But it's looking pretty good for Matt Tuck right now after that win at Pocono.
Yeah, I think after that win at Pocono, and it's probably giving him a little bit of momentum here in this race. And the thing about momentum is, I mean, like if you win one race, you start gaining a little bit of momentum, and you just keep building on it and build on it. If you stop doing what you're doing, you're going to lose all that momentum, and especially if you get taken out in a wreck, you're going to lose all of that momentum. But so far, Emmett Juckham is doing a good job, hanging right there somewhere in the top.
That is Ryan Kendall in the 97, not Emmett Juckham. Emmett Juckham is in the 52. And he might actually be at the end of the field. So you were off by 1 number. That's Jordan Lopez taking the lead away from Ryan Kendall. Kendall led 2 laps in a row. Definitely a very good run there for the number 97 as he is holding on the outside now. Here comes Noah Clifton. Micah Knapp in the 2 on the inside. Eli Bright also trying to get a good run here at the Armory Digital Superspeedway. Tyson Conway moving his way on the inside as well, looking for his 2nd win of the season.
Yeah, I'm not bad there last time around, but you know, some of these drivers, I mean, like I was sort of talking about, but some drivers that are low in the point standings or gaining lots of momentum here, they got to keep building up on that. And here at Armory Digital, it is very difficult to do because some of these drivers, because everybody is constantly moving up a position or at least taking the lead, and they're constantly making lots of moves like this one right here, almost 5 wide for the, what, 5th position?
They pretty much are 5 wide there, but they're going to fan it back down to 4 wide. They could do 4 wide here at Armory Digital just fine. This is a very wide racetrack, so that definitely helps these guys. But as you can see from the helicopter, they don't really leave too much space from that wall. So you got to watch out. Right there, you see Canario, and in the wall went the 07. The tough break for him as he's falling back just a little bit. That's Jake West in the 07, who actually started on the pole at Pocono and ended up having an issue finishing last. So he hasn't really had too much of a good run as of late. Of course, he got the hot seat, but he's falling back there. And I keep on changing the camera angles here because of that little glitch. I'm trying to get the TV too, but I keep on hitting the shift instead of just the C. And we're going to the helicopter view. So an interesting view there for you guys. But here's the winner of the first Armory Digital race this season, Isaac Redmond, who also got another win at Charlotte. He's going for his 3rd win of the season. And he's only 5 points behind our points leader, Alex Bonsignor. So there he is in the number 25, taking it away from Eli Bright. Here comes the 99 of Mark Davidson, who's been getting the hot seat quite a bit lately. I don't know if he got it for the Cup race tomorrow night, but we'll have to see if he did. Of course, you probably already saw qualifying for the New Balance 450 here. The first time the Chick-fil-A Cup Series has ever been to Armory Digital for a points-paying race. They've held the All-Star race there for a few seasons in the past, but definitely looking forward to tomorrow night's race here for the New Balance 450 on my birthday. It's going to be a great one to definitely shake up the championship, let me tell you that much. And Colton Yo, our pole sitter, he's moving his way back to the inside. Ryan Madden, Justin Zidell, and Alex Russell on the inside lane. And here comes the 24 to the inside of Colton Yo, but the 98's going to be back out front. So he went from the front to the back to the front in 8 laps. So still anybody's game here at the Armory Digital Superspeedway, no question about it.
Yeah, there's definitely no question about it. And I think if you were to look at the distance between the first place car and the last place car, I think it's an estimate of around separated by less than around 2 seconds or maybe 2.5. Oh no, that's way less than what I thought.
1.57 last time by. So
dang,
that's 40 cars within 1.5 seconds of each other. So quite a tight squeeze for a lot of these guys, but a lot of 2 wide up front right now. And you know, this race is looking a lot like the first one, where these guys kept it green pretty much the entire way through. So we'll have to see. We'll have to hope that these guys do keep it together. But we'll have to see because they're going 5 wide there. How about Noah Clifton? The very aggressive move to the inside. Trey right to the inside of Alex Russell. How about Cameron Gaju? Oh, man, I remember the race in the Truck Series that he won here back in season number 1. He was on the outside lane pretty much the entire final lap and still got the win. When the trucks come here, it is great, and I'm looking forward to the Truck Series coming this fall. Got a 16-race schedule on tap for you guys, and Armory Digital is one of those races, so don't miss it this fall coming to Napa Fan. Cameron Gage to the inside of Noah Clifton. Jamie Lee helping him there on the inside. They're unable to do so right now, and Clifton will stay out front and lead at the halfway point.
So now 10 down, 10 to go here, and these drivers, they're now starting to regroup back into that 3-4 wide, making those 3-4 wide moves right there at the front of the field. It was 3 wide for the lead, 4 wide for about the 4th position. And these drivers, oh, careful.
They're coming really close here. I think the trouble spot here at Armory Digital is no question just off the finish line. So right when they cross the finish line, sometimes they close in on each other trying to enter the corner, and they squeeze up into the outside wall. And I gotta tell you, these guys are a little close here. As you see the 4 of Cookie Helms to the inside there, of Christian Master, Joseph Simwell. Right there, they kind of close in, but they're going to keep it together. You see the 23 and the 4 almost get into each other there. That could have been bad, but thankfully they kept it together, and we're still green here at Armory Digital. It's a short race, only 250 miles, shortened to 20% of the length. Richmond winner, Joe Rutkowski to the inside. Eli Bright to his outside here, getting that push down the backstretch, and you see how well it works. I cannot control the camera, guys. I control the cars just fine. I cannot control the camera. I cannot do it to save my life. It's so weird. I can't control the camera like I control the cars. It's the same idea, but I just can't do it. And I'm trying to avoid you guys seeing that, but whatever. Here comes the guy who was third in the point, Nick Smith. And I will say, one guy we have yet to see up front is Alex Bonsignor, our points leader. Like, where is he? Haven't seen him all night.
He's probably in the middle of the pack. I see him there.
Yeah, he's deep in the field in the 0-1. Gaju, I think, hit the outside wall. He's fallen back in the 7. You see him there 4 wide, deep in the pack. I mean, even all these guys have a chance at victory here tonight, so we'll have to see if they can do it. Colton Yoder pulls it in the middle of all that, but I think Gaju might have an issue. He kind of split that pack up right there, and these guys are stuck behind him. That's not good at all for the number 7.
Yeah, but these drivers, they're going to eventually form back up here in a heartbeat, so don't count on that pack being split up for too long.
Ying Canario, the Road America winner, now out front with Griffin Lynn, Nathan Baird, Isaac Redmond back on this inside, but it's a little too early to get out front right now. So we'll have to see. These guys will try to move back to the outside and find a way back to the inside before the race is over. I will say, we said we haven't really seen Alex Bonsignor much in this race. Well, there he is right behind the number 0 of Nicholas Wade, his teammate. When you show it from up here, they do seem a little bit spread out. It's not like it is when we're on the TV cameras and see all these guys pretty close to each other. And I got to apologize. I can't wrong buttons, and I don't know why I can't do it. But Nathan Baird now out front in the 44, and Isaac Redmond, a familiar place for him here in Armory Digital. His first ever start at this racetrack was a victory. He's going for 2 for 2 here at the Armory Digital Superspeedway. 6 laps to go. It's a big difference there. 6 laps to go here in the Arris Surfboard 250. Nathan Baird led that lap, but here comes Redmond in the 25.
We also got Fisher Gee in the 40 now starting to work his way up. It looks like here, getting the push from the 0 and the 0-1 to go to the point. Now here comes the 28, Matt Tuck.
Matt Tuck on the inside, Christian Master, Alex Mann, Alex Russell, Alex Bonsignor. We got a lot of Alexes. Keep on missing it. Anyways, 5 to go for Fisher Gee in the 40. But it's a good chance he's not going to be the guy leading this field. How about Jake West and Carter Friesen on this inside lane? You got a lot of guys on this inside moving their way through the field. We'll have to see if one of those guys can get it done here tonight. But Christian Masters already got a win this season. It came at Daytona, another super speedway. And he's going to get passed on the inside there. As you see Alex Mann dive down low, 4 wide for 4th.
That... At one point earlier, we were 4 wide for the lead for a split second.
And we could be 4 wide for the lead coming to the checkered flag as well. Very possible.
That is a big possibility.
Fisher Gee holding on to the lead ahead of the 28. That's going to be 2 in a row for the number 40 here, with 4 laps to go on the Arris Surfboard 250. We'll have to see if he can hold this one on. I mean, it's a really odd track. You can stay out front if you try hard enough, but it's kind of difficult to do so, and we'll just have to see. I mean, look at these guys on the inside. You got Matt Hamill, Mark Davidson, Ashlyn Boyd back in there. It very well could be one of those guys, but you never know when you come to a place like this. You just got to wait to that last lap.
Yeah, Christian Master in the 23. He's been trying to get up there to the race lead. Now he's pulled up alongside of Fisher Gee here.
To the inside for the lead, lap 17 of 20. If we were to get a caution now, it would end the race. So that's what Christian Master's hoping for here, but he might not get the race back to the line if we had a caution right now. As the 00 of Alex Russell moves to the inside, Master will lead it with 3 to go. Dale Salzman on the inside lane here. The number 18, like I said, he's won here before, came in the Rockstar Pro Series season number 4. He's drafting Alex Russell to the point. Jake West in the 07, Nathan Baird, and Justin Zidell on the inside. You know, Jordan Lopez could use a win. It might be him here today. So he's behind Justin Seidel right there. Watch out for that number 51. He's still got the inside, and he might just go to the point and possibly win this thing. It's going to be 2 laps to go. Next time by for Alex Russell or Dale Salzman. Salzman doesn't have as much help as Russell does. So I'm thinking this 00 is going to lead it with 2 laps to go. That outside lane right there, it's going to be tight.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the 00 will, in fact, lead it here with 2 laps to go.
Yeah, the money spot could be anywhere within this pack, so whoever's I would say whoever's in the middle of the bottom line coming to the white flag, they probably might be in the money spot.
I would venture to say we have the money position right where Matt Hamill or Ryan Madden is in, but it could be a little bit farther up. It could just be Dale Salzman who leads us to the checkered flag here. He's going to lead us to the white flag, I think, and you still got Alex Russell up there in the 00, trying to hang on. It's not going to happen for him, unfortunately, going for his 2nd win of the season. You know, Salzman's a guy who would love to get a victory. It's been a long time for him. He won 6 races last year. I don't think he's won once this year. So white flag for Dale Salzman in the Arris Surfboard 250. Another completely green flag race here at Armory Digital. But a lot of points on the line for these guys running up front. And I really think it's going to be either Seidel or West at this point, because I don't even think Jordan Lopez is going to have enough on the inside. It's tough to move your way from that position to the point in 1 lap. But we'll have to see. Jake West out front, single file, trying to hold on to the lead ahead of Justin Seidel in the 5. Oh boy, they're 5 wide behind those guys.
Oh, they're probably going to wreck. I don't even know if they're going to hold on to that.
Seidel to the point in the number 5. Will he get this victory, or Jordan Lopez in the 51? Lopez is going to stay behind him, and that's it. Justin Seidel will hold on for the victory in the Arris Surfboard 250 and Armory Digital.
How about that? What a run there for the 5 of Justin Seidel.
And they all kept it together at the end of that race as well. Caution free again in Armory Digital. A pretty good race here in the Arris Surfboard 250, and a little taste of what you're going to see tomorrow night in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. It's Justin Seidel, a Chick-fil-A Cup Series owner, getting the victory here at the Armory Digital Superspeedway. A great run for him in the number 5 machine. Jordan Lopez, great run for him as well, and I believe he will be attempting at Nashville next weekend for the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. Jake West, Matt Hamill, Ryan Madden, the top 5. Dale Salzman, Christian Master, Fisher G, Carter Friesen, and Joseph Simwell. And everybody finished within 2.2 seconds of each other. Josh Crash and Angel Oliveira, a couple of the winners from earlier this season, finishing deep in the field here. Tough break for those guys, but really not much you can do in this kind of race. I mean, they're all over the place constantly, and if you're not in the right place at the right time, you're not going to get a good run, and we kind of saw that here today at Armory Digital.
Yeah, I mean, as you pretty much said, these drivers were just each and every single lap just constantly moving up position and falling back, and everybody was just kind of moving all over the place, just moving around top to bottom, front to back. Pretty much they were everywhere in this field, and pretty much Justin Seidel, he picked his spot right, and that got him the win.
Yeah, it all came down to where they were on that final lap, and I'm really looking forward to tomorrow night's race because it's going to be the same way for that one. It's going to be like Talladega, only a little bit slower and a little bit more strategic. So that's what I like about this place, and I'm looking forward to the inaugural event here for the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. Heck, you could be the winner, Elijah. That would be pretty cool in your retirement season. We're just going to have to see. It's going to be a great race tomorrow night, on my birthday, by the way. I've said that a lot, you know. I'm excited.
Happy early birthday.
Thank you, Vic. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. 19 isn't really too special, but I want to make it as special as I possibly can, so we'll do a race at Armory Digital for y'all. That's a pretty special way of doing it, but thank you guys very much for watching. Congratulations to Justin Seidel for getting the win here at the Armory Digital Superspeedway. Next race in the Turkey Hill Series is the Indianapolis Raceway Park. Short track racing is back in the Turkey Hill Series, and that'll be a short race as well because that's only going to be 40 laps long. Only a 200-mile race, shortened to 20%, gives us 40 laps at that place, and actually it's not even 200 miles, it's only 200 laps, and it's gonna go by really fast, so definitely check that out from Indianapolis Raceway Park coming up in 1 week. So thank you guys very much for watching. Congratulations to Justin Zeidel. On behalf of Elijah Gordon, I will see you guys later.
Goodbye.